Hello, today I want to compare Campfire Audio Solaris with other top-of-the-line in-ear monitors that I own. Of course, I could add to this addition also Ambient Acoustics Lamp 7, but I think it's not fair to compare universal version with customs. So 3 universal models that I own: Noble Audio Kaiser Encore. It's 10 balanced armatures per side model that with price $1,850. Campfire Audio Solaris recently released hybrid model with single dynamic driver and 3 balanced armatures per side. And Unique Melody Mason V3, the most expensive one, price is $2,700, 16 balanced armatures, also pure balanced armature model. So in terms of design, probably you can see it on video. Kaiser Encore is the smallest one, and probably it will provide the best fit because it will fit better into small ears. It's signature design. They've got some limited versions, but this cyan and silver version is basic option for Noble Encore. Simple 2-pin connector and regular black cable, but it's pretty good both in terms of usability and sonically. Well, then Solaris is probably the most sophisticated model. Nice colors, interesting textures. It's designed to be worn over the ear. It has better fit than, for example, Andromeda. But for people with small ears, probably it would be hard to fit these pretty big in-ear monitors. And Unique Melody Mason, it can be ordered in very different versions. They got tons of design customization options, including pretty sophisticated one. I've got the limited version of previous year, ultraviolet. This color is called. As you can see, they've got tunable port to tune the ultra low frequencies, and another interesting feature, they're using hybrid cable, so you can switch between silver cable and copper. You need to unwind this connector and swap the cable, so you will engage another material. And those are pretty big too, but they have really good ergonomic shape. They are well thought, so they fit nicely into almost all ears. They also have metal spouts with protective grills. So as you can see, all 3 models are pretty good in terms of design and pretty nice in terms of wearing comfort. And as for comparison, probably those 2 models are closer to each one than Mason's. They are both tuned in fun way. They both are a bit more V-shaped, less monitoring, less natural. But there are noticeable differences. For example, bass here is faster, but it's a bit less weighty because it's balanced armature. So it's typical difference between dynamic driver and armature low frequencies. They both have good depth, but those going a bit deeper because they have a bit more accented sub-bass level. On mids, those are a bit more resolving, difference isn't big, but anyway. And on the treble, those are a bit more accenting treble, but also different. Difference in all circumstances isn't big, but these tiny nuances making more noticeable difference. So, and treble here is a bit more detailed too, but a bit less layered than in Solaris. So generally both have fun signature, but Solaris is a bit funnier, probably, let's say so. In terms of staging, those are a bit wider, but those are better in depth a little bit. And Mason offering a bit different tuning, so they are more natural and tuned in more monitoring style and monitoring way. They are a bit more resolving on all frequencies. They've got a bit less weighty low frequencies than Solaris, but it's also pretty expected. But the difference in weight isn't as big as is less than with for these two models, and they are have more forward mids, probably a bit more emotional mids, and on the treble they also a bit less accented on treble, but and generally better in terms of extension and in terms of technical capabilities. So to summarize it probably, or to summarize the difference, those are natural monitors and those are more finely tuned. So I think actually, of course, for example, those are more resolving, those are also in some parts more resolving, but many people will prefer Solaris, but many won't. It's this selection is totally based on your tastes and what you want. If you want pure monitoring, really technical in-ear monitors, so this model is for you. If you want maximum, actually not maximum, if you want more fun and more engagement, more emotions, then Solaris is for you. If you want less monitoring but also less emotional model, then Kaiser Encore is for you. But anyway, I want to say that Solaris is really fun, actually not super fun like Atlas, for example, but really engaging, really musical, really interesting to listen in ear monitors. Thank you for attention.